Shalom Aleichem, Mishnah Yomi for Shabbat Vayishlach is finishing up chapter 9 of Bava Batra with Mishnayot 9 and 10. Yesterday we saw in Mishnah 8 a case where a building fell on a man and his father or someone else would give him inheritance, and a discussion amongst the potential heirs and creditors about how, where the money should have been so they could collect it. Now Mishnah Tet continues this theme, Nafal abayit alav al ishto. A building fell on a man and his wife. Yorshei abol omrim. Now the heirs of the husband, that could be his brothers, his children from a different wife, they're saying, Ha'isha meta rishona. The wife passed away first, ve'acher kach meta bal. And then afterwards, the husband passed away. So effectively, the husband's estate will not have to pay the ketuvah to the wife or her heirs, and some of the dowry, some of the nechosim that belongs to the wife, certain kinds of dowry, would go to the husband in the event that she predeceases him. Yoshei Isha Omrim, but the heirs of the wife, they're saying, Habol met Rishon, it was the husband who passed away first, Acher Kach met Isha, and then afterwards the wife died. And therefore, the husband never inherited any of the dowry properties from his wife. They all still belong to the family of that woman. So Beit Shammai Omrim Yachaloka. Beit Shammai says, again, they need to divide it. They both have a legally equal claim, and we have no way to find out who died first. Beit Hillel Omrim Nechosim Bechazkotan. Beit Hillel disagrees. They hold that the property goes with the presumed status, the Hazaka status. And therefore, ketuvah bechezkat yorshei habol, whatever property would have gone to pay the wife's ketuvah stays with the estate of the husband and goes to his heirs, because obviously they can't prove that the husband died before the wife. And nechosim, the dowry properties, hanichnosim v'yotzim imah, that come into marriage with the woman and leave with the woman, bechezkat yorshei ha'av. They are in the chazaka, the status, the assumed status of belonging to the father of the wife, meaning really any of her heirs still have a chazaka, still have first claim to those dowry properties, because the husband does not acquire those unless for sure the wife passed away before the husband, and he can't acquire them after he has himself passed away. A Mishnah Yud, Nafal abayit alav imo, God forbid, a house falls on a man and his own mother. Elu ve'elu modim shiachloku. So in this case, both Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel agree that they divide the estates. Both sides have equal claim. Amar Rabbi Akiva, but Rabbi Akiva throws a wrench in the works here. Says, Modeh, quote unquote Modeh, I agree, ani bazeh, shenochasi bechazkatan, that the property stays in their chazaka, remains in the presumed legal status, according to Beit Hillel. So Rabbi Akiva is saying Beit Hillel would disagree with Beit Shammai here also. And the Batra brings the explanation from the Gemara that the dowry property belonging to the wife were in a chazaka of being in that shevet, in her tribe, her father's tribe. Whereas if it goes over to the husband and his heirs, the son in this case, the son follows her husband's shevet, him and his heirs could be a different shevet. And the property, at least the land, was never in the chazaka of that shevet. So here too, whatever dowry property, that's land at least, would stay with the shevet and the family of the wife and her father. Amalu Ben Azai says back to Rabbi Akiva, Allah chalukin ala mitzlarim. He says, we're having enough pains and troubles figuring out the Mishnayot before, the previous two Mishnayot, when there's a machloket, a disagreement between Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel. And now you're coming along, lahalok aleinu at teshavin, you're coming along to say there's a machlokis, there's an argument, even on the case that we thought that they agreed. He says, you're making trouble. So Ben Azai is basically agreeing to the original opinion of the Mishnah, that they would agree, yachaloku here, but actually the halacha in this case is like Rabbi Akiva, that the property stays in the shevet, in the family of the mother in this case. Yashar kochachem, sei gesund.